This building, as far as I was concerned, was a home.
Well, this building is like the engine room. It's an engine room of creativity. It's an engine room of storytelling.
This building's like been my second home for a very long time, and it really feels like home. I've got so many memories of this building.
This was instrumental for me starting my journey, and I've done lots of work since then.
When I first walked through the doors, we were in production week, so I started. Within hours I was doing a show, and that's how this building has been ever since. It's busy, busy, busy all the time.
It's a room, mate. I don't care if the scene is down. I'm still here.
But there's so many different spaces to kind of like, you know what I mean? like experiment stuff.
And though the curtains must be drawn, the actors will remember being on the stage. As time goes by, things start to fall apart.
Strange. I don't really know.
I mean, I know what love is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's love?
You know, it's about finding someone that's just beautiful and amazing, and just they are the most amazing, spectacular human. You would do anything, you know, you're obsessed with that, you know?
I think it's absolutely horrendous that the university are getting rid of this, because honestly, this gave people the chance to just live, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but like, we've done all of our shows in here. Yeah.
And we were able to not just do the shows, but rehearse it and to hone in what we've done. Where else are you going to be able to do that for free?
It's about experiencing the building in its quiet after the shows are finished, and it's that memory of all of the energy and the happiness and the joy and people enjoying themselves and the laughter, and then there's just that moment of silence where everything goes and relax, and those moments are really quite rare that you can get those, but this building gives them to you every time you do a big show, every time you do a big series of work here. It's that lovely moment of silence afterwards.
I mean, I think that obviously a building is an inanimate object, and you know, it's about the people, isn't it? You know, and I've met some really great people here, and it's developed my craft as a musician, as an actor. So you know, that's what I do, and it's what I want to continue doing, and coming from the place that I came from. This was instrumental for me starting my journey, and I've done lots of work since then, you know, outside of here, but you know, for me at the beginning of my process, it started here, so it means a lot.
Frozen steel, the salt corrodes our will. Slowly, with time to kill, we watch.
I came to this building to join Paula Sims's group. It's called Transform, is it? Transform Theatre, which is for the recovery community. So I'm in recovery, and I actually came here while I was still in a rehab. So it was really good to get out of the rehab and come here. So that was good, and I met some great people, and we made some great work.
Plus, the word community is massively overused these days. Just because someone fits a description doesn't mean they belong to a community, but there's definitely a community feel here, I would say.
It's not over yet. All hands on deck. It's time to get wet. We clean up the shores. There are too many fish with weeping sores.
I started working in a residential recovery unit in Toxteth, Egbert, called Transforming Choice, and we made a play. Jimmy McGovern asked me to go in and work with them, so we made a play about the sort of treatment they were getting and how they were dealing with their own recovery, and then it just snowballed from there. So we meet every Friday. The university supports the work, and it's brilliant for building confidence, and they've become really good performers. The woman you just saw doing that monologue, when she first came to us, she had absolutely no confidence and couldn't even speak to anybody, and now she's performing really beautiful work.
Like everyone could, you know, see me, see how stupid I am.
I always think about this building full of laughter and love. All the students used to sit downstairs just in the corridors eating the lunches, and they used to make all their own sets downstairs and sawing and drilling till late at night.
My father was a hardened sailor, tough on hands and craggy brows, and he would box me like a kipper with rum to wash my hot blood down. This building is like the engine room. It's an engine room of creativity. It's an engine room of storytelling. And what we always did here was we tried to find different ways of creating theatre and creating drama. My favourite memory of this building is probably round one of the festival times when the whole building is alive. So you would come in this building in the morning, there'd be something going on in the courtyard, there'd be something going on in the foyer, on all the stairs and all the corridors. There would be all the studios and all the theatres would have things going on, and it was difficult to get space in here because it was just full of people, all telling stories, playing music, working out how to make theatre and making things happen. And the whole, just remembering the whole building when it was alive with lots and lots of people.
After the theatre closes, and I closed the theatre on many occasions, and I was on my own in the theatre, and there was an electricity in the building. You couldn't find it anywhere else in the university. And that was down to your work and your efforts and your creativity. It was bloody scary at times.
Well, what it means to me is like any building, but this building, as far as I was concerned, was a home for students, but a crazy home.
Can you drink any more? Get pissed! Get pissed! And we will take all of our clothes off!
So what it means to me, as time goes by, this was a privilege, a pain, and a refuge from the university, which did make its painful interventions, but at least at one time, in a more liberal time, supported outliers like myself.
It's just left to me, to the future, and to this extraordinary, weird Gothic building that's seen some sights, some of which should never be reported on. It is still going to be a place of creativity and training, and I take great comfort in that. And I never thought I would say this, but I'm very grateful to Lipper for taking this on, because it takes some doing to maintain a building like this, and it takes some money and it takes some commitment. And that commitment, I know, was shared by everybody that shared this building. And it was special. It was special. And for what's left of my little life, I will remember it for always. Raise a hand to Joe H. Makin. And this building, and may it continue to be a centre of creativity. And that'll do, I think.